In this video, let us study how to solve two linear equations in two variables using substitution method. That is pair of linear equations in two variables using substitution method, and also let us study what you will observe after solving those equations using this method. Okay, let us start. Suppose two pair of linear equations are given such that in both the linear equations the variables are x and y. That is, they have given two equations 1 and 2. Okay, two equations if they are given, in both the equations the variables are x and y. First you have to select any one of the equations, either equation 1 or equation 2, and pick and write that equation. Suppose you are selecting equation 1, and if you feel this is convenient for me, then select this equation and write this equation such that either variable x is equal to algebraic expression in y, or y equal to in x. Either any two, in two ways you can write it. Either x is equal to the equation 1 in terms of y, or equation 1 in terms of x, y equal to in terms of y, x. Either anything you can do it. And after, if you are using this value, that is value of x in terms of y, if you are using this substituting, then you have to substitute in the equation 2, as we have taken equation 1 and wrote that equation as x is equal to the equation in y, okay, in terms of variable y. Substitute it in this into 2, equation 2, you will get the value of y. Okay, after getting the value of y, if you substitute this value in this, you will get the value of x. So similarly, if you take y, if you take this one, if you expressed this equation 1 in terms of y equal to the equation in variable x, after substituting in this in equation 2, after that you have to substitute in equation 2, because you have taken 1 and wrote that equation as y equal to in terms of x. So use equation 2, and then you will get the value of x. Okay, after getting this value of x, if you substitute into this equation, you will get the value of y. Okay, this is the steps we have to follow while using substitution method. Substitution method means you have to use these steps. Okay, but while doing this using the substitution method and solving the equation, you will observe few things. You will observe few differences in the three cases, that is intersecting lines, coincident lines, parallel lines. Let us study now. Suppose we have taken equation 1 and we expressed it as x is equal to sum in variable y, and you have substituted in equation 2, you will get the value of x and y, is it not? So in case of intersecting lines, means we know how to recognize whether it is intersecting line or not. We have the condition, right? Ratios of a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. In that case, when the two equations are intersecting lines, means after substituting the value of x in equation 2, you will get value of x and y, because they will have one solution, unique solution. So definitely you will get two values of x and y. Okay, you will get the value of x as well as value of y. In case of coincident lines, what happens is, after substituting the value of x in equation 2, you will get LHS equal to RHS. You won't get any value of x and y, simply you will get LHS equal to RHS. So though in that case it is clear that they are constant line, they will have infinitely many solutions, is it not, as we studied before. Okay, so in case of constant lines, means you will get, after substituting the value of x in equation 2, you will get LHS equal to RHS. Okay, in case of parallel lines, you will get LHS not equal to RHS. In this case, you won't get the value of x and y, but after substituting the value of x in 2, you will get the left hand side value not equal to right hand side value. Because they are parallel lines, they will not have no solution, and you will observe that LHS is not equal to RHS. Okay. Now let us take examples for each case, and I will explain you more clearly in each cases, that is intersecting lines, coincident lines and parallel lines, how you will get the values of x and y. Suppose these two are pair of equations they have given and asked to solve using the substitution method. Okay. If you observe here, in the place of a1 it is 1 and here it is 1, here it is 1, it is minus 1. So a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. These are intersecting lines. On seeing the equation itself, we have recognized it. What are those? These two lines are intersecting lines. Okay, let us solve now. You have to get the value of x and y as I studied before. Is it not? As I explained before, as these are intersecting lines, you have to get the value of x after solving the equations. Is it not? So let it be equation 1 and let it be equation 2. Okay, let this be equation 1 and let this be equation 2. Now observe carefully how I am solving using the substitution method. Substitution method, first step is we have to take any one of the equations and write either variable x in terms of y equal to in terms of y or variable y in terms of x. Is it not? As I feel equation, you can take any equation, that is your wish, which is convenient to you, you can take it. So I feel equation 2 is easy for me, so I will take from 2. Okay, here it becomes x minus y is equal to 4, means x is equal to 4 plus y, that is I took this minus y to RHS. This becomes plus y. Is it not? So I got x is equal to 4 plus y. I expressed x in terms equal to algebraic expression in terms of y. Let it be 3. Now substituting this value in 2. I have taken from 2. Is it not? So we have to substitute in equation 1. As we have taken the equation 2 and express the variable x in terms of y, take the equation, you have to substitute in equation 1. Substituting in 1, you will get, that is in place of x you have to substitute 4 plus y. Okay, 4 plus y plus y equal to 14. In place of x I substituted 4 plus y plus y equal to 14. So this becomes y plus y is 2y. Here it is 14. I will bring this plus 4 to RHS. This becomes minus 4. This is equal to 10. So I got 2y equal to 10. Now y equal to 10 by 2. This 2 on taking to right hand side becomes 10 by 2. Is it not? Into becomes by. Is it not? This is equal to 5. So I got y equal to 5. You got the value of y. Now substitute in equation 3, which we took as 3. Substituting in 3, you will get x is equal to 4 plus 5 equal to 9. So we got the value of x as 9 and x as 9 and y as 5. As these are intersecting lines, you have to get the value of x as well as value of y. So we have done the problem. Okay. Now let us take another example and study about coincident lines. Okay. Suppose these two are equations are given and asked to solve. If you observe here, in the place of a1 it is 3, a2 it is 9. 3 by 9 is 1 by 3. Here it is minus 1, here it is minus 3. So minus 1 by minus 3 you will get 1 by 3. a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. If you now let us go to this c1 by c2. Here it is 3, here it is 9. 3 by 9 is nothing but 1 by 3. So the ratios all are equal. a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. So they are coincident lines. Coincident lines means we studied that after solving the equations using the substitution method, you will get LHS equal to RHS, but you won't get the value of x and y. Is it not? So let us solve now. Let us take equation 1, this one, and equation 2. In both the equations, I feel equation 1 is easier to get to make y equal to algebraic expression in x. So I have taken equation 1. This becomes minus y equal to 3. This plus 3x on going to right hand side becomes minus 3x. Is it not? Multiplying both sides with minus, you will get y equal to 3x, minus becomes plus 3x minus 3. Is it not? They are and multiplying both sides with minus means this becomes minus 3 and this becomes plus 3x. Is it not? So let it be equation 3. Now, as I have taken equation 1 and expressed as y equal to in variable algebraic expression in variable x, you have to substitute this equation in 2. Is it not? The value of y you have to substitute in equation 2. We used equation 1 and expressed it as y equal to 3x minus 3. So you have to substitute in equation 2. So substituting in 2, we get, okay, here if you substitute 9x minus, in place of y you have to substitute, means 3 into 3x minus 3. This is equal to 9. Okay, this 9x minus 3 into 3x is minus 9x, minus 3 into minus 3 is plus 3 plus 9 equal to 9. So these two get cancelled. You will get 9 equal to 9. So we got LHS equal to RHS. So we got same as we studied before. As these are coincident lines, you will get you learned that you will get LHS equal to RHS after substituting the value of y in equation 2. So we got LHS equal to RHS. This means they will have infinitely many solutions. The two pair of linear equations will have infinitely many solutions and they are coincident and they are coincident lines. Okay. Now let us study in case of parallel lines. Let us take another example and study in case of parallel lines. Suppose these two are the equations they have given and they asked to solve using the substitution method. If you observe the ratio of a1 by a2, here it is 2, here it is 1, 2 by 1 is 2, here it is 6, here it is 3, so 6 by 3 is 2, so a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2. Next, if a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2, then we have to go to the constant terms also, is it not? So here it is 3, ratio of constant terms, that is c1 by c2. Here it is 3, here it is 4, so 3 by 4. a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, but that is not equal to c1 by c2. Is it not? So when that condition is when the ratios are so, then they are parallel lines, as we studied in previous video. So as they are parallel lines, after solving these equations, Using substitution method, you have to get LHS not equal to RHS. Okay. Now, let this be equation 1. Let this be equation 2. Okay. I have taken the first equation as 1 and the second equation as 2. Among these two equations, I feel equation 2 is easier to express the variable x in terms of y. So, from 2, I am taking 2. From 2, x is equal to 4 plus 3 and going to right hand side becomes minus 3y. Is it not? Plus 3y and going to right hand side becomes minus 3y. Let it be 3. Now, as I have taken equation 2, that is I have taken this 2, second equation, and expressed in variable x in terms of y, I have to substitute in 1. Okay. Now, substituting in 1, we get, in place of x, you have to substitute 4 minus 3y. So, 2 into 4 minus 3y plus 6y equal to 3. Okay. 2 into 4 is 8. 2 into 3 is 6, minus plus into minus is minus. 2 into 3 is 6, y plus 6y equal to 3. These two get cancelled. So, we got 8 equal to 3. So, we got LHS equal to not equal to RHS. This means they are parallel lines and they have no solution. Is it not? They have no solution and the two pair of lines are parallel lines. Okay. This is how you will observe while solving the substitution method of 3 cases. Intersecting lines, in case of intersecting lines, you will get the value of x and y because intersecting lines have a unique solution. In case of coincident lines, there will be infinitely many solutions. For that reason, after solving the equations, two pair of equations using the substitution method, you will get LHS equal to RHS. In case of parallel lines, as after solving the two pair of lines, that is solving the pair of lines, the two lines of linear equations in two variables, you will get LHS not equal to RHS as they have no solution. Okay. Hope you have understood the concept of substitution method in a pair of linear equations in two variables.